Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
Yeah, welcome to the Rebuttal Entertainment. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like button for the baddest podcast in the land. You know, come on up in here, man. Make sure you're a subscriber. You know, oh man, what's up, LYY? What's going on, man? How you doing, champ? My guy up in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. Join members only. I just put my parlay in members only. Maybe you can win some money like Tony K did. So you got to join members only. We got fights this weekend. I might call the fight. Make sure y'all double tap. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all see the like button. Hit the poll too, man. My man, there you go. Lorenzo is in the building. Pound for pound, Tony K in the building. There you go. Join members only. Appreciate y'all. Big Tony in the building. What's up, Big Tony? I'm here on time. Oh, Joaquin in the building. What's on, Joaquin? You ain't joined members only yet, man. What you waiting on? Hell, my man, what's going on, champ? Hope everything good with you and the family, man. Yeah, he's like, and yes, he is. I'm feeling generous. There you go. What do you think about Floyd comeback? I don't think that's going to be true. Floyd ain't coming back. He ain't going to fight no George Kambosos. Tony, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Tony K gifted 5 people memberships today. Y'all got to keep them memberships, man. Keep them memberships. Big Tony say, just because I appreciate it, Big Tony, the $5 super chat, man. You know it is what it is. Oh, I'm going nuclear on turns Bud Crawford. So if you're a Bud Crawford fan, don't come on this channel today. Yes, I do think Earl Spence will be a Hall of Famer. Yes, he will. Even with, what he done did, man. The total disrespect. The total disrespect. Mr. Shelton's been in the house looking at the research and stuff. The total disrespect. I know you is Big Tony. I'm talking about my guy, Joaquin. The total disrespect is in here. Question to the chat: how many Hall of Fame fighters did Earl fight? So is the video going around? Bud Crawford, and Tony gifting y'all members only. Y'all got to keep them members only, man. They said Crawford said that about Spence because of his attitude and not his boxing skill and talent. Bud Crawford just arrogant SOB. That's it. He arrogant now. You can't do them but blaming fans though. You can't do them but blaming fans. His fans is the way he is now. His fans is the way he is now, man. His fans made him the ego wimp. His fans made him that. If they let an actor in boxing Hall of Fame, why wouldn't I spend? Exactly. Anybody gonna make it. Anybody can make it, man. It's just crazy, man, how this stuff is going, how this dude done got so arrogant, disrespecting everybody. But I'm gonna bring him down to reality right today. I'm going to bring him down to reality. Do you think Crawford versus Canelo will be in the top 3 most sell fights? That thing ain't even going to do more than Crawford and Earl Spence. It's not going to do more than Crawford and Earl Spence. It ain't gonna do that many fights. It's gonna do about 650, 700,000. That's it. It might not even do that. And most of them, and 90% of them, gonna be Canelo Alvarez fans. 90% of them is Canelo Alvarez fans. It ain't gonna be in the top. You know, the top 3 is like what Mr. Shelton, like 5 million and 3-4 million and stuff like that. It ain't gonna be nowhere near that. The man is in the building. What's going on, champ? Yeah, man. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. It's fight week. Tomorrow, the fight. We're gonna talk about the fight. If you're members only, you can go see my parlay. That's in members only. And if you win, take care of your boy. That's all. If you win, take care of your boy. So the man, join members only, $3. It don't hurt you. You know, it helps you. It helps you make money. And you get free merch. So join members only, man. But yeah, man, we're going to talk about the video that's going around. Everybody killing Bud Crawford. He just got so arrogant because of Mr. Shelton and Monica and them, man. I'm blaming them. I'm blaming the fans. I'm blaming the Terrence Crawford fans because of the way he is. You know what I mean, Big Tony? I'm blaming the Terrence Crawford fans because the way he is, the man. I'm telling you. Because the way he is. You know, Earl Spence don't belong in the Hall of Fame. He ain't did nothing. He stayed in one weight class and did this, did that. So now you guys do know some of the best fighters in the world stayed in one weight class in our Hall of Famers. You know, what boxer stayed in the same weight class and now in the Hall of Fame? You know, so we're gonna see. You know, it's just crazy that he said that. Joe is in the building. What's going on, Joe? Bud just diminished his best 1,000. But see, I like Joe. See, when you come in cooking, I get I gotta use my phone when I'm on Streamlab. Okay. When you come in cooking and say smart shit, and I'm gonna give you a wrench. You know, when you came in cooking, I'm gonna give you a wrench. That's crazy. It's crazy. You know, that he said that stupid stuff. You know, if y'all got members, thank Tony K for gifting y'all a membership. You know, for gifting you guys a membership. He said to Earl Spence ain't fought nobody, right? Earl Spence didn't fought nobody. He been in the same weight class. He ain't go up. He wasn't undisputed. None of that. Joe was right. Earl Spence just diminished. Terrence Crawford just diminished his best win on his resume. See, when you say stupid stuff and you don't think about what you say, that's what happens. When you say stupid stuff and you don't think about what you say, that's what happens, man. You know, so Earl Spence is the best thing on Bud Crawford's resume. The best fight on his resume. And he just diminished that fight. So what that do to his resume? His collected belt by at 147. I like exactly. Out of topic. You said Mayweather will not come back, but every box official said it could have happened. Mayweather's almost 50 years old, champ. He ain't coming back, man. Who are we going to fight? Them exhibitions is not fights to me. You know what I mean? And you can always come back and fight an exhibition, but you know, coming back and fighting a Cambosa, you might. You never know. Cambosa might beat him. Isaiah in the building. What's up, brother? You heard the beat? Yeah, we talking about today. Joaquin said, yeah, Bud cooked his best win. Exactly. Lloyd in the building. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come on here. Bud is so far levels above Earl, he can say that. No, he can't say that. No, he can't say that. No, he can't say that. What levels above Earl got to do with Earl Spence going to the Hall of Fame? We're not talking about talent. They're not comparing each other. He said Earl Spence wasn't a Hall of Famer. He said Marvin Hagler was not a Hall of Famer. He said Prince Arsene wasn't the Hall of Famer. If you want to keep it new, definitely he said Marvin Hagler not a Hall of Famer. If you listen to Earl Spence, Bud Crawford. And that's why I had that show talking about them accolades. You take their accolades away, are they Hall of Famers? Go by resume. Go by resume. You know what I mean? And there could be a potential Floyd versus Manny. That's not even boxing, man. Don't nobody want to see them old niggas fight. Who want to see Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao? Ain't nobody watching that shit, man. Floyd 50, Manny about 44, 45. Floyd pushing 50, man. Ain't nobody, them old dudes need to stay retired. Stay retired. Don't nobody even care. I'd rather watch Jake Paul than Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. He said, stop sniffing that stuff up your nose, man. Y'all funny. Oh, man. There could be a potential, man. Don't nobody in the chat care about Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao. You know? But yeah, man. This is stuff. It's just getting outrageous now. He is just tripping. He tripping. Lloyd, don't make me take your ranch. I will take your ranch away from you for saying the stupidest shit that you just said, champ. You must don't watch boxing. You must don't watch boxing. You must. He's the best I ever laid my eyes on. I thought Sugar Ray Leonard was the best I ever laid my eyes on. I thought Roy Jones Jr. was the best I ever laid my eyes on. I thought Floyd Mayweather was the best I ever laid my eyes on. I thought Muhammad Ali was the best I ever laid my eyes on. You know, I know that's dead game. I know it's dead game. Dead game is never Crawford lover. He just in here trying to talk that crap. That's all. My man Dead Game was one of my first subscribers, y'all. This guy, he was one of my first subscribers when I first started. You know, he just trying to talk shit. He know Bud ain't nothing. But then, Floyd like Crawford pound for pound. You know, ever? I don't think so. You know, ever? I doubt it. There's a lot of pound for pound ever. But right now, he's not number one pound for pound. To me, is Usyk. It's Usyk. I know it is. You snorting coke, man. I know that face. You in there snorting coke, man. You know, you better stop talking snorting coke. You know, I don't know what's going on with you and Mr. Show. Y'all in there snorting coke, man. Yeah, y'all see, y'all being here trolling and just talking shit sometimes, but you know, I'm just trying to give my audience the real deal sometimes, man. Bud Crawford is a hell of a fighter. But that shit he's saying, you know what I mean? Who was the nobody Usyk fought? Did you go Google his resume? Do you know who Usyk fought? Usyk was 2 times undisputed too. You know that, right? Do you know who he fought? See, you young, you don't know who he fought in the light heavyweight division. You just know it. You see he laughing at Usyk resume, Mr. Shelton? Should I school this young kid? But I ain't gonna do it today. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, y'all hit that like button, man. Double tap the screen, man. You know, keep one time a Hall of Fame. Keep going to make the Hall of Fame by resume. See, if you take the accolades away and go resume, Keith Thurman going to make it by resume. You know? Why Keith Thurman's not a Hall of Famer? Don't waste your time, Luke. Nah, Dead Game, he's a real Crawford lover like you, but he worse than Monica. So, you know, I like going back and forth with him. He was my first subscriber, so I got to go, him and Tony, so I got to go back and forth. You know, but I bet Keith Thurman make the Hall of Fame. You know? But I'm going to say this, man. Terrence Crawford showed that he's a clown. He he don't have no brain. Did he even graduate junior high school? Because some of the shit he said is just stupid. Stupid. You know? Crawford is going to get slapped. Then all his fans are going to come out saying how he dead to be great and blah, blah. Nah, he ain't dead to be great. Everybody and their mother knows why Bud Crawford is fighting Canelo
You won
Alvarez.
the belt with no planning. Who are fighting? Hey, who are people fighting?
Payday. You want payday. I know that.
Watch your mouth, but I see you was on.
Yeah. I see you outside. Yeah, man.
It must be the money. He said, you think votes, but the Tank will happen because Tank need it because Tank ducking to God. Well, if you don't come in and stop coming on my channel talking all this crazy stuff, boy, I'm about to delete you. Oh my God. He ducking a dude that can't punch. Okay, picture that. It should happen. If it don't happen, that's because they saying Roach is trying to change the contract. He want more money. So we'll see. You know. Not those fanboys. Yeah, the fanboy. Yeah, see, I'm not even paying dead game no mind no more. Now I'm done. Once you start saying crazy shit on this channel, I'm done. When he start talking reality, then I go back and forth with him. But now he talking crazy stuff, so I'm done with him. But yeah, man, Randall say Terrence Crawford said Earl shouldn't make the Hall of Fame, then he definitely shouldn't make it because Earl has a much better resume than he does. And Earl beat top guys in their prime 1,000%. You can't say it no better. Crawford fought everybody who was out their prime. Everybody. Except Earl Spence. I can really kill this dude, man. You know what I mean? You know? Some people just can't handle the truth. Mr. Shelton can't handle the truth. You know? Mr. Man, another Terrence Crawford dude right there, can't handle the truth. Miss Toya got the members only. Tony K gifted you guys the members only. Thank Tony K for the members only. Now you get a chance to go on members only and look at the parlay I put in there and take the chances of winning. What's going on? Why are you so mad, Toya? You posted your parlay for tomorrow. Yes, it's in members only. It's in members only now. Because if you just bet all straight money that all the fighters gonna win, you're not gonna win no money. So I did something different. You know, I did something different. But yes, Terrence Crawford is the biggest clown right now in boxing history. You know, he said Earl Spence should be in the Hall of Fame. That means his resume is tainted and trash. It's tainted and trash. So if Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, biggest win, not in the Hall of Fame, that means Terrence Crawford is not in the Hall of Fame. I don't care about them accolades. Hell with them accolades. The hell with them accolades. I don't care. You know, that was that dude's biggest win. His biggest win was Earl Spence Jr. That's it. His biggest win. You know? Rock in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, rock in the Hall of Fame. You know, because if you go by Jeff Horn, a cook, he was a cook. That's what he fought, Jeff Horn. Jose Benavidez Jr., one bullet fragment in his leg. He's the bum. Jose Benavidez had a bullet fragment in his leg and still went 11 rounds for Bud Crawford. A bullet fragment. Limping around the ring. Amir Khan was retired. He brought the man out of retirement 5 years ago. Chinny Amir Khan, he was done. Has-been. He was a has-been. Amir Khan was a has-been, Isaiah. He was a has-been. You know, so I'm going to kill this dude today. You know, Regis Kavalauskas, Mean Machine, the guy that put him down. A C-level fighter put him down. Mean Machine. Mean Machine put him to the dirt. He was holding on. He bent the knee. His knee touched the ground. He said Tank knee touched the ground. They should have counted it. His knee touched the ground. They should have counted it. Mean Machine put him down. Another nobody. Another nobody. And this who he got undisputed and all these accolades from these bum ass niggas. You know, these bum dudes here. You know, Kell Brook ain't been the same since Earl Spence smashed his eye. Smashed his eye. He was at 54 for 5 to 6 years. Crawford brought him down to 47. His own trainer quit because, you know, it was all about the money for Brooks. It was all about the money for Brooks, another dude who just wanted a payday. He was at 154 for 5 to 6 years. Crawford made him come down to fight him. Another has been. Another has been. Sean Porter told Bud Crawford on his own show, I was a C-level opponent when I fought you. To his face. I was a C-level opponent when I fought you. Don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Take Sean Porter's word for it. That's what Sean Porter said in Bud Crawford's face. Sean Porter was with Lamont Peterson taking acting classes when he fought Bud Crawford. When he fought Bud Crawford, David Arancian, another C-level guy who was banging Bud till Bud put him explosive busted gloves in there and knocked him out in the 5th round, who was on pay-per-view for $40. Pay-per-view for $40. It couldn't even sell more than 100,000 pay-per-view buys. You mean to tell me you the best pound-for-pound man in the world 2, 3, 4 times undisputed, and you can't sell more than 100,000 pay-per-view buys for $40? Wait a minute. $40 pay-per-view. $40. Him and Mean Machine. Him and David Arancian. $40 pay-per-view. You the baddest nigga on planet Earth. You the baddest man on planet Earth. And you couldn't sell no more than 100,000 pay-per-view buys. And you want to talk about Earl Spence Jr. Right? And I don't like neither one of them. But then you fought Earl Spence Jr. I'm going to give you that fight. Earl supposed to been one of the best out there. You beat Earl Spence. You beat him. You beat him like you stole something. You beat the living shit out of Earl Spence Jr. I'm going to give you that. I ain't even saying. And you became undisputed after Earl Spence did all the legwork. You fought all them niggas that I just told you, has-beens and bums. Earl done fought the champion and collected the belts. You know, and some people say Earl Spence, was weight drained. Some people say Earl Spence was weight drained and should have been moved up. I'm just saying. Then you just fought Mazdomov. It couldn't do nothing. You look like an old fighter. An average fighter. And these niggas actually think you can beat Canelo. They actually think you can beat Canelo coming off a motherfucking average fight from Maz. They actually think you can beat Canelo Alvarez. But yet you disrespect Earl Spence because of his last 5 fights better than everybody you fought. Earl Spence's last 5 fights was better than all the niggas you fought on your resume. You know, all the dudes, Carlos Beltran, Ricky Burns, Hank Lundy, Postal, Molina, Felix Diaz, Julius Dango, Jeff Horn, Benavidez, Khan, Kowalowski, Sean Porter, Avancian, Spence, Mazamov. You know what I mean? You disrespect, or then, not just that don't even piss me off. What pissed me off when you said Earl Spence, Seawood is in the building. What's up, Seawood? When you said he only stayed at one weight class, so he shouldn't be a Hall of Famer. Nigga, do you know it's 20 people who stayed at one weight class and was Hall of Famers? One of the four kings. So that means Marvelous Marvin Hagler is not a Hall of Famer. That means Marvelous Marvin Hagler is not a Hall of Famer. See what? Joe say Bud Marsmore. Weibo don't even believe that. Weibo just a troll because he's an Earl Spence lover. Don't listen to that nigga. He a troll. Earl Spence lover. Y'all hit that like button, man. Tap the screen. It's crazy. Read this nigga resume. I don't care what he was 20 times undisputed. If it's 20 cab drivers, old fighters, he's shit. He's nothing. Come on. I don't understand. Bud Crawford is an idiot clown. I think he might got a 10-year-old degree, school education. But he's arrogant. You know, that's actually everybody knows it. Even Mexican boxing knows this. Bud is slow. He just admitted his resume trash without even knowing. All his fanboys defend his resume, and that Spence win. But I just talked his resume. He don't have no resume. You know, they just talking. I hope Bud wears gray shorts so we can see him shitting him. They would Nello hit him. You know, he say Earl Spence is not a Hall of Fame because his resume. When that's the best win on your resume. How stupid can you be? See, this just shows you some of these boxers is just cuckoo. Some of them just been hit too much. Some of these boxers just been hit too much. When you say stupid shit like that, then you say because he was in one weight class? One weight class? That means Prince Hassim. That means Marvelous Marvin Hagler. These dudes stayed in one weight class. This dude is incompetent, a clown, an arrogant idiot. Then he gonna say again, Tank need to stop being so, what did he say? I forgot the word he used, and fight on his undercard, trying to demean Tank Davis. Nigga, you can't hold Tank jawstrap. Take them accolades away. Take them accolades away. Your biggest fight with Earl Spence Jr., 650,000 pay-per-views. That's it. Anybody else you fought, you didn't do nothing. Nothing. That shows me you need name niggas to get pay-per-view, big money pay-per-views. Terrence Crawford need name fighters to get big pay-per-view buys. He got to fight somebody with big name to get a pay-per-view buy. Like Canelo, he gonna get some big money, big pay-per-view buys. You know, but the difference between you and Tank Davis and pay-per-view buys, you reach your peak after Canelo. Y'all listen, I'm about to teach you dudes something again. Bud Crawford reached his peak in pay-per-view numbers after the Canelo fight. You know, of course, you know they're not going to pass Tank and Ryan, but Tank still can get big pay-per-view numbers. If he fights Shakur, he gonna get some good numbers when he fight Loma. If he fight Teofimo Lopez, if he fight Ryan Garcia again. See, he hasn't even fought the best to get pay-per-view numbers. You done peak, nigga. You done peak. You can't go no higher. Bud Crawford can't go no higher with pay-per-view numbers. You know? Then Isaiah and Joe and everybody who's watching, the nigga said him and Canelo Alvarez is a bigger fight than Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez. That's what he said, not me. That's what he said. Is you out your goddamn little beady head mind? Oh, it's Mexican and it's black. It go end up trying. Nigga, you don't have no fans. Your fans don't buy no pay-per-views. That's gonna be all Canelo selling that shit. It's gonna be all Canelo. See, this how arrogant this nigga is. We didn't even ask for this fight. We didn't ask for it. The whole world wants to see David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. Anybody asked for this damn fight? You know, I want what Bud is smoking because he is in another. Yeah. He in another dimension. You know, he is in another dimension. This dude done gone. But you know what, Isaiah and Joe? Y'all know what? You only can blame his fan base. You only can blame his fan base. Like Monica, you blame people like them who don't know nothing, who just they eat, sleep, shit, Bud Crawford. That's it. She's in the building. You know, she's in the building. Bud peaked. He do all this talking and ain't did shit. I don't care about them accolades. Don't care. I just read off his resume. You know, he disrespecting Marvelous Marvin Hagler. He can't hold Marvin Hagler's jockstrap. He can't hold Marvin Hagler's jockstrap. But yet, he want to talk shit. See, this one idiot and dummies and clowns. You know, when you arrogant, that's what happens to you. Now that your fan base will boost you up, you know, you became undisputed doing nothing, you know. But now your fan base is boosted you. It's boosting you. And you demeaning other fighters. You are demeaning other fighters because you know, Bud Crawford, you are about to go to the upper room. You're about to go to the upper room. After this Canelo fight, Bud Crawford will be done, Isaiah. He will be done. After this Bud Crawford fight, he will be done. You know what I mean? He will be done. That's it. That's it. You know, see, and I'm going to show you, that's why I ignore a lot of people stuff. I'm going to put this up here just to show ignorant purposes. For ignorant purposes. Yes, ignorant purposes. Tank only peaked at Ryan Garcia at 1.3 million. All that rest, Tank pay-per-views, are only 300 to 600,000. What is Bud's? What is Bud's? What is Bud Crawford? His peak was 650 against Earl Spence Jr. The rest of them was under 120. And maybe 250 with Sean Porter. He peaked. He faced his best challenges. Tank didn't even face it back. Tank doing these numbers with people don't nobody even know. If that's what y'all say, right? He doing these numbers with average fighters. Y'all call them nobodies, right? So just imagine when he do fight the somebodies. But Crawford can't go nowhere. But after Canelo, he's done. He peaked. He can't fight nobody else to give him good pay-per-view numbers. You know, look at this. I'm gonna do it again. Look. $40 pay-per-view, and he only had 120,000 pay-per-view buys. $40. That's it. His pay-per-view was $40, and that's all he had was 120,000 pay-per-view buys. Do you know what anybody would do with if Canelo Alvarez had $40 pay-per-view buys? That nigga probably had 6 million pay-per-view buys for $40. If Tank had $40 pay-per-view buys, he would average probably 2 million pay-per-view buys for $40. It just shows you he's not as big as y'all think he is. Y'all, the Crawford fans just cap on these podcasts. That's it. They don't buy his pay-per-views. They don't buy his pay-per-views. You know, it's facts over feelings on this show. Y'all can laugh all you want. Mr. Shelton knows it's facts over feelings. He's just trying to make himself laugh. I talked to him on the phone. He capping for you guys, but I know he know the truth. So I could just break Mr. Shelton's heart right now because Mr. Shelton loves Marvin Hagler. So that means Marvin Hagler he's not a Hall of Famer in Bud Crawford standards. So as Bud the man when they took a win over Earl Spence for people to know who the fuck Bud is. I'll leave that up there for Mr. Shelton. You know, it's just crazy, man, that this dude, the arrogant and ego, the went sky high. Sky high? But, you know, it's because of his fans. It's because of his fans, Isaiah. You know, it's because of his fans. They made him this high. They made him like that. They made him like that, man. Now ain't no stopping. Why in the hell would somebody want to be on his undercard? Didn't he just headline a fight in LA and they lost money? Didn't he just highlight a fight in LA and they lost money? They lost money. They lost money. You know, they lost money. He was the headliner. You know, he was the headliner just now on the turkey card fighting Marzamov in LA. And they lost money. So who was this nigga again? Y'all hit that like button, man. Hit the like button, man. Share the video. Join members only, man. Thank Tony K for the gifted 5 people memberships of the Rebuttal and Take. Y'all better keep them memberships. I know who got them. Thank my man Big Tony. Say just because, man, showing me some love, man, with the $5 super chat. I really appreciate it, man. I mean, he's a disgrace. He's a disgrace. Score Bud. Little cheerleader said Bud will okay. You know, these dudes just talking nonsense. They just talk, and we know some of it is trying to build the fight up, but you ain't got to build Canelo fight up. You don't have to build it up. And maybe he's trying to build his fan base up so they can buy some pay-per-views. I think that's what it is. He trying to build his fan base up so they can buy some pay-per-views. Them niggas ain't buying nothing. You know what I mean? They're not going to buy nothing. Terrence Crawford is a disgrace, a clown, an arrogant ego prick. That's what he is. That's what he is. It's just point blank in the discussion. Stop thinking you're above everybody. Can't nobody hold you because you fought nobody's nigga and old champions who been washed. You know, and old Monica, we ain't talking about Tank Davis. We ain't talking about Tank Davis. And old champions who wash. The nigga's crazy. You know, he is really crazy. It's just crazy. We talking about today the video with Terrence Crawford talked about yesterday. That's what we talking about today. Anything else will be deleted. Deleted. This how I'm going today on this idiot nigga. Making himself look like an idiot. I ain't never seen Dante Boxing Nation put up a video talking, disrespecting Bud Crawford. That nigga love Bud Crawford. He even said he's an idiot. He out of his damn mind. But yet, you see idiot people in this comes on this podcast and defend it. Defend what he said. Stop talking about Tank Davis. Defend what the nigga said. That because y'all can't talk boxing. That's why I always delete your shit and y'all get mad. You know, talk about what we talking about. You can't. You can't, because y'all don't know boxing. I'm deleting all your shit. Everything. Talk boxing. Talk about what we talking about. Bud Crawford is a clown. An old 37, about to be 38-year-old clown who all that dude was waiting for, and he's about to get it. Shout out to Canelo Alvarez.
Mr. President, after I destroy Washington, D.C., I will destroy another major city every hour on the hour. That is, unless, of course, you pay me $100 billion.
He got what he asked for. He got it. He got it. You know what I mean? He got it. You know, Mr. Shelton is right. Crawford had the right to his opinion, however flawed it may be. And we have the right to rebuttal it. Podcast, content is our opinion based. And this is the rebuttal entertainment opinion of what Bud Crawford said. You know what I mean? Of what Bud Crawford said. It was an idiotic statement. I don't think he's thought it through. And not just me, not just me, but a lot of content creators and trainers and promoters are clowning him on Twitter and on Instagram and everywhere with videos. Because that was some stupid shit he said. He said it was some stupid shit. And can't nobody defend it. Not even Mr. Shelton. Much as he loved Bud Crawford. He really can't defend it, but he's going to try to ease the way and work around it. He's going to try to ease his way and work around it. I just said, I hope Austin Coast Bud and his next clap back Thursday. It's just dumb. See, people want to talk about everything else except what we're talking about because they don't know boxing. But yet when you delete them or talk about them or disrespect them, they get mad. Because you only talk about one thing. They need to broaden their horizon. If you know boxing, talk boxing. A lot of these people don't know boxing. I'm not even reading none of this. I'm just glancing at it. If it don't say what I'm talking about, I'm deleting it. I'm not even going to read the statement. We don't even mention BB Sports TV on this channel. That dude's just a clickbaiter and a hater. That's it. A clickbaiter who do his calls for other people. That's it. All these dudes. It's just pathetic, man. It's just pathetic. Sometimes some people going to get some guts, and there's a lot of people that's killing him that got guts and telling him, he should have rethought some of the things he said when he talked about the interview. You know what I mean? He should have rethought about some of the things he said when he did that interview. Cause that shit about cause Earl didn't go up weight classes, he shouldn't even be in the Hall of Fame. You know? And you say that nigga, that means Marvin Hagler ain't a Hall of Fame. I'm just gonna stick with Marvin Hagler. I ain't even gonna go with nobody else. My man Irk is in the building. What's going on, Irk? How you been, champ? Irk, did you hear that bullshit that nigga said? That little beady head dude, his arrogant ass. Did you see that? Did you see it? Did you hear it? Did you hear the little beady head dude, Irk? You know, the dude that fought Ricky Burns, Gamboa, Beltran, Delorme, Hank Lundy, Victor Postal, John Molina, Felix Diaz, Julius and Dango. That nigga. He say he don't want to sound like he hating. Well, he is hating. He hating. Michelle, the Marvin Hagler, greatest middleweight of all time. He said Marvin Hagler don't even deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. And that's what he's saying. If you go by his logic, Marvin Hagler is not a Hall of Famer. Keith Thurman got nothing to do with this. We talking about the topic. I'm not playing with none of you people today. If you don't know boxing, don't make no comments. If you're not talking about what we're talking about, don't make no comments. Because it's not coming up. I'm deleting all that shit. Take the shit somewhere else. Learn, go study and learn boxing. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Go study and learn boxing. They don't know shit. They don't know shit out there. You can tell the ones that don't know shit. They just trying to say that stuff I'm trying to teach. They just want to nip and nab and dip that. That shit don't bother me. They say that stupid shit. But this is my platform. Learn boxing or it won't be up there. It's as simple as that. Learn boxing or it won't be up there. It's as simple as that. So, I mean, it happens. It happens. This dude is just crazy, man. And sometimes I just don't understand some of these fighters, man. When they do little things, oh, okay, yeah, my accolades speak for themselves and all that shit. They stuck listening to Bud, Bernie, and Bomac, the three dumb bees. It's just crazy. And that's why I do see when I had that show say just hypothetical. Take away the accolades, and talk resume. See, that's all he's talking about. People can't hold his jock strap because he's 2 times undisputed, 3-4 weight classes, and all that bullshit. Who cares? Who have you fought for you to do all of this? Who have you fought to do all of this? You want to know who he fought, Jeff Horn, Jose Benavidez, Amir Khan, Chinny Khan been out for 5 years, Vitas Karlauskas, who put him down, all these has-been and C-level fighters, Kell Brook, been done, 150, he was at 154 for 5 or 6 years and they brought him down to 47. His own trainer quit. Sean Porter, who was a C-level fighter when Earl Spence fought him. That's not me. When Crawford fought him. That's not my word. Take his word when he told Bud Crawford in his face after the fight, I was a C-level fighter when you fought me. I was a C-level fighter. That's not me saying it. Google Bud Crawford on the Porter Way podcast and listen to the interview. Not the Rebuttal Entertainment, Sean Porter. Then he fought David Avancian. David Avancian. $40 pay-per-view. $40 pay-per-view and only sold 120. $40 and he shouldn't even speak no more. Bud Crawford should not even speak anymore. He lucky he got them accolades because he shouldn't even speak anymore when your pay-per-view is $40 and you can only sell 120,000 pay-per-view buys. Nigga, don't you ever mention these other dudes' name. Never. You know? Never. Bud is a hell of a talent, but the guy has a Devin Haney level resume. 1,000%. 1,000%. Then after David Ramsey, I give him Earl Spence. I don't say nothing about Earl Spence. He beat Earl Spence's ass. He beat Earl Spence like he stole something. He beat the living shit out of Earl Spence Jr. He beat that nigga so bad I got up and left and started throwing dice on the crap table. I give him Earl Spence. He beat the living shit out of Earl Spence Jr. There's nothing I can say. He beat the living shit out of Earl Spence Jr. So I'm gonna give him Earl. And then his last fight, he fought Mazamov. Nobody knew about this nigga. Nobody. He emailed the champ, emailed the belt. Nobody knew about him. He barely beat him. Barely beat him. Taking them punches. And this the same nigga y'all say gonna knock Canelo Alvarez out. And he could knock a 54-pound Mazamov out. When Virgil Ortiz almost sent that nigga to the upper room. But yet, you guys are never straightforward. You guys are biased as hell. All of you. You guys are biased as hell. And if Darren Collins, my guy, coming here defending that shit Bud Crawford say, I am not listening to Darren Collins no more when he talk about Boo Sanders. If he come in here defending that bullshit Bud said in that interview, I am not going to listen to the bullshit he say about Boo Sanders. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. That's what I feel. You know what I mean? My man Nike's in the building. What's going on, champ? How your day going, man? Everything good with you? I hope everything good with you and the family, man. But before I go any further, y'all know it's still Freestyle Friday. Shout out to Deion Sanders for his contract extension. 5 years, $54 million. So shout out to Coach Prime. 5 years, $54 million. 10 point something million a year. He deserves it. Shout out to Deion Sanders. Yeah. Oh, you chilling? Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, he getting the bag. Hey, it must be the money. You know, I'm just disappointed. I'm gonna say disappointed. I'm just disappointed in what Bud Crawford said, because that shit was some of the stupidest shit he said in the world. And instead of y'all not listening, all y'all jumping and just trying to defend. Some of y'all listening, because I heard some people, just saying, what's truly, is. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. So I'm gonna read this another ignorant statement. I'm gonna read her statement because it just shows you what kind of mindset the Bud Crawford fans is. They just not smart like him. How can Spence be a Hall of Famer when Bud beat the living shit out of him? Okay, Terry North beat the living shit out of Sugar Ray Leonard. The living shit out of Sugar Ray Leonard, and he's still a Hall of Famer. I love when these Spence fans say, these Crawford fans say stupid, idiotic shit. It just shows you how dumb they are. That's what I'm gonna start putting up. I'm gonna start putting up the stupid, idiotic shit. Darn said, Lou, of course he deserved it. Brian made Colorado 3. Yeah. What the? Hey, darn. And they only thing I don't like, darn, they taking the grass field and putting turf. I don't like that. They're moving the grass field and putting turf. They put turf up. When I was in college, man, that's all we played on was turf. I hate turf, man. I hate turf. But, shout out to Deion, man. Shout out to Deion Sanders, man. That's funny. But if you go look at Spence's resume, he fought people in their prime. Exactly. See, it's the difference. There's a difference. Isaiah, and I be trying to teach people this shit, but they so blocked, they don't listen, Isaiah. Let me get shout outs again, though. Shout out to Tony K for gifting 5 people membership. Y'all better keep the membership, I'm telling you. And my man, Big Tony, for the $5 super chat, just because, man. I appreciate it. Oh, my man, for the $4, what did he say? Earl B. Crawford. $4 for how can Earl can't beat Crawford? I know who is that. My man, my man Knights. Earl can't beat Crawford, man. Earl can't. Styles make fights night. Thanks for the $4 cash out, champ. My man, like for the $4 cash out. Earl can't beat Crawford. You gotta just say what it is, champ. He can't beat him. Styles make fights, man. Earl too one-dimensional. He too one-dimensional. But thank you, man, for the $4 cash out, man. I really appreciate it, man. His Zepeda about to get stopped tomorrow. He might. I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm still gonna pick Zepeda. Cause the only way, well, I can't tell you. He about to make me talk about it. I put my parlay in members only. If y'all are members only, go look at the parlay I put in there. He said, I expected as much from Bud. He made the case for himself not to be a Hall of Famer. Exactly. I'm trying to see if Darren Collins going to defend this or what he going to do if Canelo beats him and he chose not to fight him. 1,000%. I'm so glad that Bud beat Spence so bad that gave him the confidence to get knocked out by Canelo. No, it ain't the confidence. It's all about a payday. That's it. It's all about a payday. With Darren Collins, Darren, you want to talk to me? I'm so glad this other side of street stuff is over. Yeah, 1,000%. I don't think it's over because Golden Boy, that other side of the street shit going to stay with Golden Boy. Darren, I don't think Golden Boy ever getting rid of that other side of the street shit. I don't think he ever getting rid of that other side of the street shit, man. Golden Boy, if he let his fighters fight, depends on who it is, though. Bob getting old. Bob don't give a fuck no more. It depends on who it is. It depends on who it is, man. But it's something Bob can't. He can't stop. Some things Bob can't stop, Darren. Like Lomachenko is with Bob. Top right. Lomachenko's only fight is going to be with Tank Davis. It's not going to be with Keyshawn. He makes no money fighting Keyshawn. It's all about Tank Davis. Bud playing y'all like fiddles. Or that's the best you can do. That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do. We know he's trying to sell a fight. We know he's trying to sell a fight. We ain't dumb. We know he's trying to sell a fight. But when you say stupid shit, this is what happens. Lorenzo, thanks Lorenzo for the $5 super chat from Miss Sexy. Miss Sexy don't even be up in here, and Lorenzo will take care of his baby. Oh man, he ain't playing. He playing himself. Exactly. That's like even Mr. Shelton say, "How darn." I mean, it just at least Mr. Shelton sometimes can be non-biased. But Darren Collins and Monica and all the rest of these people, they way beyond bias. They can't say not one thing bad about Bud Crawford. Even when we know he talking idiotic shit. You know what I mean? You know, nah, it ain't got nothing to being brilliant. Actually, he said what he mean, because I think he got to attempt a fifth grade education. A fifth grade education, because when you demean and take your best fight off your resume, how was that making being smart decisions, Darren Collins? Earl Spence was his best fight. He said Earl some shit. Earl ain't even a Hall of Famer. That's his best fight. So that means you take away Earl Spence off his resume, he fought old people and C-level opponents. If you take Earl Spence off his resume, he fought old, has-been fighters and C-level opponents. You know, so that means he ain't shit. That's what that mean. That means he ain't shit. That's what it means. I don't understand. You are who you beat. If you talk shit about who you beat, we have the right to say, okay, you ain't shit. Exactly. Darn. So what you got to say about him saying Earl stayed in one weight class? You know, what you think about that? He stayed in one weight class, so that there alone shouldn't make Earl a Hall of Famer. So that means Marvin Hagler is not a Hall of Famer. That means Marvin Hagler is some shit. Defend it. Defend it. Fuck, you know. No, you look at box wrestling, nigga. I got his box wrestling right here. I got it right there. What do you want me to say about it? Defend it. Don't change the shit. Defend what we talking about. Come on, man. You cannot be in love with this man that much for not even say one bad thing, Darren. Are you in love with Bud Crawford, dude? That much? Really? Are you in love with Bud Crawford that much, Darren? I'm serious, man to man. Are you in love with Bud Crawford that much? You can't say nothing negative about what he said. Nothing negative. You can't say nothing. Marvin Hagler not a Hall of Famer. Earl Spence not a Hall of Famer. You know, he the best in the world. You know what I mean? He the best in the world. You know what I mean? It's not my opinion. It's what Bud said. He said out his own mouth, he ain't beat nobody. Floyd may keep reading, but he ain't dumb enough to shit on his body of work. 1,000%. He wasn't thinking when he said it. Who said anything about Marvin Hagler? Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford said it. That's who said it. Broker has a resume. I got his resume right here. I just read it and broke the whole thing down. Broke the whole bullshit crap down. Broke the whole bullshit down. You know, he said Marvin Hagler is not a Hall of Famer. That's what he said. Because he said, if you ain't go up another division, you fought in one weight class, you're not a Hall of Famer. He said that's why Earl Spence ain't fought nobody, and he only been in one weight class, so he's not a Hall of Famer. Marvin Hagler only fought in one weight class his whole life. You know? That's it. You know? See, Wood, what's going on, chat? How you been, man? You know? Marvin Hagler is not a Hall of Famer. These niggas crazy. These Bud fans, wetter than my girl, is crazy. Thank my man Isaiah for the $2 super chat. That's because I'm not reading none of your questions, Monica. I'm not reading them. Once you start talking that tank shit, I'm done. Just simple as that. I'm just being honest. You know, you can't talk about what we're talking about here. I'm done. It's the simplest question. I'm not reading it. I'm just bypassing. I'm not even glancing at it. I don't even know what you're talking about, Monica. You know, enough is enough. Talk about what we're talking about. It's just simple as that. Or just put it in the chat and let the chat go back and forth with the chat, not me. Mr. Shelton, you know Marvin Hagler fought in one weight class his whole career. Bud said, what did Bud say? You ain't even hear the interview, so I don't even know why I'm talking to you. You ain't even hear the interview. Bud knows who Ugas is. He whooped his ass in the amateur and called Bud out when he was a champion. You know? Lord's Marvin is an exception. He beat all-time greats and held tight as long. No. But Marvin stayed in one division. Out your man words, he said he's not nothing. No? How about Prince? Prince not singing. He ain't nothing either, right? I mean, Tony, if you get a chance, if you can Google the fighters who was in one weight class and in the Hall of Fame, put some of the names up, who fought in one weight class and now in the Hall of Fame. One weight class and now in the Hall of Fame. You know? It's a whole bunch of them. But Bud say, since Earl didn't step up, he shouldn't even be in the Hall of Fame. You know? Okay, but I'm gonna get Darren Collins the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give him a benefit. Bona has a better resume than Bud. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh my God, you guys! I mean, this shit is just. I mean, that's why you Bud fans are past Devin Haney, are the worst fans in the world. You dude can't handle the truth. All you do is all this bullshit. Darren Collins will never say nothing bad about Bud Crawford, so he's done. So now he's done to me. He's done. He can't answer my question and he's a good guy, he's done. I'm not playing with none of you niggas. If you can't answer my question, I'm done. I'm not reading it. I'm just gonna glance through it. I'm not even gonna look at it. You know, I gave y'all opportune time to answer the question. You know, that's it. That's it. If take Earl Spence Jr. off Bud Crawford's resume. Who has he fought? That's another question. Take Bud Crawford off Earl Spence's resume. Take Spence off Bud Crawford's resume. Who has he fought? I dare say Bernard Hopper. Yep, Bernard fought in one weight class. I think Bernard went up one time though. Oh man, Derek, he won a Bud pack right now. Yeah. But that was a last minute joint. But mostly Hoffman was at one weight class too. He was at one weight class too though. She put the women up just to show you something. Oh my God. So if you take Earl Spence or Bud Crawford resume, who has he fought? Who has he fought? He fought C-level opponents and old has-been fighters. The man that he became undisputed at 140 against Dango. These Bud Dick Riders don't even know who Diango is. Diego the African. Oh, no. Bud killed him with a body shot. They ain't even know that. That nigga, you know, when you disrespect boxing fans, this will happen. But don't talk. It ain't just me. It ain't just me. Everybody on Twitter, the content creators are killing Bud Crawford. But look at these two idiots right here who's defending Bud Crawford. Look at these two idiots. Look at them. They can't say nothing bad about him. I can't believe Darren Collins is defending this shit. I can't believe him. You know, I just can't believe him. So, okay, this is what I'm going to do. You know, so who did Earl Spence fight? Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia, Kell Brook, Sean Porter. Who else did Earl Spence fight? Who else did Leonard Bundu, right? That's when let me see. Let me Google Earl Spence resume. Let me Google Earl Spence resume. Ugas, okay, Ugas. Let me Google Earl Spence resume. Since you will keep saying Earl Spence, let me Google his resume. All right, where I'm gonna start at? Okay. All right, we're gonna start right here. Earl Spence, he fought Chris Van Herndon, Chris Algieri, Leonard Bundu, Kell Brook, Lamont Peterson, Carlos Ocampos, Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, and Ugas and Bud Crawford. You know? Ugas and Bud Crawford. Okay. So what's the difference between Earl Spence resume and Terrence Crawford resume? Well, thanks for asking, Crawford fans. Let me tell you, Lamont Peterson was done with Earl Spence for him, so I put that the breakout the Sean Porter. So we're gonna take Sean Porter and Lamont Peterson off both of their resumes, right? Okay. When he fought Bundu was a hell of a fighter. He beat him. When he fought Kell Brook in his prime and broke his eye socket, he was in his prime. When he fought Mikey Garcia, he was in his prime. Done. When he fought Sean Porter, he was in his prime. Done. When he fought Ugas, he was in his fucking prime and done. Now do you get it? Now do you get it? Now, all them fighters I just named can beat everybody on Bud Crawford resume. All them fighters I just named in their prime against prime, resume against resume, will whoop everybody on Bud Crawford resume. And I don't even like Earl Spence Jr. But the facts are the facts. Y'all hit that like button. Hit the poll. Come on up in here. We need people in here who's not dick riding and who just want to talk boxing. Shelton, you're embarrassing yourself. Yeah, he's embarrassing himself. But I already know how Mr. Shelton feels because we talked on the phone. He just on here bullshitting. Who had Bud beat that Spence can't beat? Who had Bud beat that Spence can't beat? Sean Porter couldn't beat. Danny Garcia couldn't beat. And Ugas couldn't beat. And Kell Brook, the Kell Brook that he fought couldn't beat. Not the 5-6 year weight drain Kell Brook couldn't beat. You know? No. I'm just asking the question. Y'all can't answer the question. Answer the question, man. I mean, I don't understand. I don't know why y'all can't answer the question. I don't understand why y'all can't answer the question. But I'm gonna wait. I got all day today. I got all day. I got all day. You know, I got all day. I got all day. I usually respect your take. It's just Raiders expert now. Oh, he's not even a Raider expert. He's not even a Raider expert. Oh man, these are difficult questions, Lou. How difficult are they, Joaquin? They're not difficult. We don't do would be it could be since Bud didn't. We have to believe it was a reason. You know? And Bud had Spence resume. Y'all would dismiss him. This is silly. I don't know. How do you know, Dern? Spence fought them niggas in their prime. We don't know. Can we really say that? Bud, when he first moved up to 47, wasn't like that. He matured through time. If he'd have fought them dudes when he first moved to 47, we don't know how that shit would have. Come on, let's be real. Do you guys really know how them fights would have went if Bud would have fought them right after he fought fat ass Jeff Horn? Would he? You know what I mean? Michelle, don't nobody want to hear that bullshit. Take that shit somewhere else. That nigga, we talking about resumes. I don't give a fuck about it 2 times, 5 times, 10 times. Do we really know how Terrence Crawford would have did fighting Earl Spence fighters when he came after he came up for Jeff Horn? Do we really think after he fought Jeff Horn, he would have beat a Kell Brook that almost closed his eye in 4 rounds when he was done? You know, a Sean Porter who was going toe to toe with Keith Thurman, in shape, fighting Sean Porter. Do we even know? Do we really know? We don't know. He fought the dudes when they was nobodies. Spence fought them when they was somebodies. And we facts over feelings. Facts over motherfucking feelings. You dudes big man. You gotta stop it.
What, are you gonna cry now? Come on, cry, baby, cry for me. Come on, cry.
Deep in the recesses of my brain, a tiny red-hot little flame began to grow.
I don't know, Joaquin. I don't know. I don't know, Joaquin. I don't know. Jason in the building says, so why didn't Earl fight Bud right after the Horn fight? Right after the Horn fight? What you mean? Why fight Bud Crawford when there's other money making fights that you can fight? You know? Why do that? That don't make sense. Ain't nobody know who Bud Crawford is. You ain't even know who Bud Crawford was. Did anybody in here knew who Bud Crawford was? When did y'all know who Bud Crawford was? Answer that question. When did you niggas know who Bud Crawford was? You know, they just talking just to talk at this point. Isaiah, ask them in the chat, when did they know who Bud Crawford was? He said, where's Omaha? They didn't even know who Bud Crawford was. You made it seem like Bud was fool. No, I ain't trying to make it seem he was fool. I'm just trying to make a point, Jason. I'm not trying to make Bud Crawford fool. No, I'm not. No, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to figure out why he said that stupid shit on his interview. If you ain't heard the interview, this topic is not for you. If you heard the interview, answer my question. I can put some questions up for you to answer, Jason. Y'all hit that like button. Double tap the screen, man. Hit that like button. I mean, it's just ridiculous. They can't, you know, they say all this crap, but they don't answer they don't answer nothing over here, man. Okay. You know, some people knew him early. Some people did. You knew him. Who in the boxing world knew him? Who in the boxing world knew him? Let's be honest. Who knew him? He can't even sell pay-per-views. So who knew him? Who knew him? He want to discredit and disrespect everybody else, and I'm not an Earl Spence fan. You know, I ain't paying Mick Shelton no mind. Mick Shelton just running his mouth. He not talking boxing right now, so I'm not paying him no mind. Who knew who Bud Crawford was? What, you know, casuals, hardcores, who knew him? They didn't know who the fuck he was. None of these dudes, no people, nobody. His own fans don't even know him. His own fans don't even buy his pay-per-views. But yet, he want to discredit everybody else. You know, how dare this little beady head nigga, arrogant ass nigga. I don't know about, you know, who cares? It's just ridiculous. Dude, now you're getting beyond yourself. Abdullah Mason, nobody know who Abdullah Mason is. He ain't even never been on pay-per-view. Why is you mentioning this kid? Come on, Jason. You gotta do better, champ. Do better, Jason. Come on, man. You gotta talk boxer. You talking bullshit now. Nobody knows who Bud Crawford is. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you when they start knowing who Bud Crawford was. Where he at? Let me see his resume. I'm gonna tell you, man, my phone, I gotta keep this phone charged because this joint be done. Let me tell you when they start knowing who Bud Crawford was. They started knowing who Bud Crawford was when he beat Amir Khan. You know, that's when they started knowing who Bud Crawford was. I hate to tell you. That's when they started knowing who Bud Crawford was when he beat Amir Khan. That's the hardcore. The casuals still ain't know who the fuck he was. They still barely know who he is now. He's like, some people didn't know who Bud was until he fought. Yeah, that's true. A lot of them. I'm just trying to prove a point. You know? Oh, they're not going to answer that, Nikes. They're not going to answer that question. They're not going to answer it. Oh, my man, H3 in the building. What's going on, H3? Hit the like button, man. I disagree. The fight that put him on the map was the Gabor fight. But people didn't know who he was, Jason. The hardcores, some of us knew who he was. But I'm talking about the other people, the casuals, the people who buy the pay-per-views, go to the fights. They didn't know who this nigga was. You know, just like they didn't know who Earl Spence was until Floyd Mayweather started mentioning his name. They didn't know who Earl Spence was until Floyd Mayweather started mentioning his name. You know? That's bullshit. Get out of here. Niggas don't even know who Bradus Prescott is. Y'all, oh my God. You niggas can't handle the truth, man. Oh my God. Y'all just. Do you have evidence of this? Do you have evidence of this? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Isaiah, they know who he was when he fought Bradus Prescott. Who knew who he was? Who? Damn, people don't even know who Bradus Prescott is. They don't even know who he is. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Oh my God. And look, they are like Bradus Prescott was like that nigga was 26-4 when Crawford beat him. What the fuck wrong with these niggas? Mr. Shelton, get out of here. You can never compare to my boxing knowledge, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. I know who the fuck that Bama was. But the thing about it, I didn't care because he was a nobody, really. He was a nobody. You know, he was a nobody. He fought a lot of fights, you know. He fought a lot of fights. They say Brandon Prescott. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, they get mad when they talk about their favorite fighter. They're hardcore, don't even know Breeders is. They get mad when you talk about their favorite fighter. But yet, you can't blame nobody but him. You can't blame nobody but him. Now that these dudes done like Darren said, I can't listen to Darren Collins. I lost respect for Darren Collins when now that he don't say nothing bad about Bud Crawford. But yeah, he get on 2 cents about Earl Spence Jr. I lost respect for him. I mean, he don't answer the question. You know, yeah, I know you forgot a lot of boxing because you're old. It ain't because you older than me. That's because you old. Oh my God, I'm a Bud fan, but to act like Bud has fought way better comp than Spence is weird. These niggas weird. They weird. They don't want to answer the question. Oh my God, this shit is so crazy. Now that some pass for the Bud fans. Oh my God, thank my man out there for the $2 cash. That man out there, these niggas got me crying in here. They got me crying. It is so ridiculous. You know what? Let me see something. I really don't do this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it this time. Let me see if I can find it. And we all know, if you know, damn, my phone about to die. Dante. If you know Dante Boxing Nation, what's the topic? Bud Crawford interview when he said Earl Spence is not a Hall of Famer. And just, you know, discrediting Earl Spence, said he was the bummy, not a Hall of Famer. H3. He also said if you fought in one division, the whole thing, you're not a Hall of Famer. So that means Marvelous Marvin Hagler is not a Hall of Famer. Prince Hassim is not a Hall of Famer. You know, he also said, you know, what else he said? He said so much stupid shit. It's just ridiculous, man. My man Wilder still nigga fuss Spence, but he is that Hall of Fame. Nigga, that's your favorite fighter. Stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit. You know, now I'm gonna play a little bit of this. I'll pull it up. Why can't they got me crying up in here? Why can't these Bud fans, boy? I'm telling you. Let me see something.
He was a heavyweight champion. He refused to give black fighters a title shot. In fact, after Jack Johnson lost his title, a black fighter wasn't able to fight for the title for almost 30 years. So any white champion that held the belt at that time was not a real world champion. That would be like a white track star calling himself the fastest man in the world while refusing to race against black runners. And once again, that's who Jack Dempsey was. But now we have to talk about something much deeper when it comes to what Terrence Crawford said about Errol Spence. If you guys have noticed, black fighters, they often use race fan talking points to discredit other black boxers. And this is an epidemic in the sport of boxing. You heard Terrence Crawford say they call Errol Spence a weight bully. Who is they? They are the same people that saying even worse things about you. They will make up anything to discredit you because you are the same race as Errol Spence. You're the same race as Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson and Floyd Mayweather, and the list goes.
Now, y'all know Dante Boxing Nation, he like race baiter. All he talk about is race, but he had some facts today. Jason say timeout. He said he doesn't know if Earl Spence is a Hall of Famer. That's what he said. He didn't say he doesn't know, Jason. He said he's not a Hall of Famer. He said, and he also said his resume is trash. That means Bud is trash because that was the best fight on Bud's resume, Earl Spence Jr. And he also said if you stayed at one weight class, you shouldn't be a Hall of Famer. You know, So that means Marvin Hagler is not a Hall of Famer if you leave it up to Terrence Crawford. But I blame people like y'all. I blame people like Mr. Shelton, Monica, and Darren Collins, and all these idiots, who said that stuff. I do respect Bud for representing all the slower people. Earl gave him a shot and it backfired. Yep. Hagler is goated. Well, not Terrence Crawford. Hagler stayed at 160 his whole entire career. If you leave it to Bud, If you leave it to Bud, He stayed at one weight class, so that means he's not. Marvin Hagler is not a Hall of Famer if you ask Earl Spence Jr. Shout out to Tony K for gifting 5 people membership. Y'all better keep them memberships. I'm telling y'all. And I'm saying it for a reason, so don't be mad when I do have interviews on here and y'all don't get no questions. Y'all gonna have to pay $5 super chat. The members gonna get at least 2 questions free. Thank Big Tony for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. My man Lorenzo for the $5 super chat. Isaiah for the $2 super chat. Isaiah for another $2 super chat. Joaquin for a $5 super chat, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. Bud fans love to only speak about the Earl's win. That's it. Hagler reigned as the champion. How many title defense did he have? There's level to this. Well, not according to Bud Crawford. Hate. Well, we ain't talking about them. Sorry, champ. It goes for you too. We talking about Bud Crawford and what he said in the interview. We ain't talking about nothing else. We ain't talking about that bullshit you want to talk about, Darren. Sorry, champ.
On and on and on. They have zero credibility in the sport of boxing, but yet you want to repeat their talking points. And you see how comfortable Terrence Crawford was to say this about Errol Spence. But when it comes to criticizing a non-black boxer, the majority of these black boxers, they talk as if they're walking on eggshells. That's because when it comes to the majority of fans, especially when it comes to the internet, the majority of those fans are race fans. So Terrence Crawford, he knows that if he disses another black boxer, it will be accepted by the race fans, but it won't be accepted by real boxing fans. And let me just make this clear. Errol Spence is not that innocent when it comes to this situation either. Because before Errol Spence fought against Terrence Crawford, he was doing the exact same thing, using every single race fan talking point to discredit Terrence Crawford, even though he was about to fight Terrence Crawford. But to Errol Spence's credit, after he lost to Terrence Crawford, to this day, he admits that Terrence Crawford is pound for pound the best fighter in the world. Like I said, the majority of these black fighters have been infected by this epidemic when it comes to Devin Haney. Before Devin Haney fought Ryan Garcia.
See? The hardcore's gonna call him on his shit. That's why I wanted Earl to get back with Derrick James and beef Fandor. Hey, Jason, it's too late for that now. It's too late for that, man. I don't know what Earl gonna do. Earl need to stay retired now, man. But, man, that shit Earl Spence said, Terrence Crawford said was just out of pocket. I think he's a clown, an idiot. I just think, Lou, I believe he was referring to his era. No. How you gonna say that, Darren? How you gonna believe that? You just making up excuses for him now, Darren. When he said that a nigga that stayed in one weight class shouldn't be a Hall of Famer because he didn't go up. What did that tell you? I named so many people that stayed at one weight class and didn't go up. And there's Hall of Famers. He just big-headed and got an ego. Y'all do brainwash this dude, man. He's thinking about his accolades, and I understand. He got his accolades to back him up. But his resume don't back him up. He can be the 2-time undisputed champion of the world, 4th division champion of the world. He can be all that shit. But when you look at his resume and the people he fought, now we got to take Earl Spence out of his resume, right? Right? Or am I wrong, you guys? Tell me if I'm wrong. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Now we have to take Earl Spence Jr. off Terrence Crawford's resume Because he say he ain't nothing. He's shit. He's nobody. He's not a Hall of Famer. He's nothing. So that did take him off his resume. That downgrades Bud's resume. That downgrades Bud's resume. But it's not just Hagler though, Darren. How many Hall of Famers that fought in one weight class? We just put it up there. It's a whole bunch of Hall of Famers that fought in one weight class. James Toney only moved out because he was into his career trying to make money. That's it. You know? Come on, Darren. You protecting this dude, and I hate this about you, man. You can't say one bad thing about Bud Crawford. One bad thing. You can't say one bad thing. I got to get out of here. Talk to y'all later. All right, Isaiah, appreciate you, champ. He's not a part of... Exactly. You know, exactly. If you want to disrespect that man and say all that stuff now, that's crazy. So let's take Earl Spence or Bud Crawford's resume. Let's take them off. Now what? Now what? You know? Let's take them off there. Who considered Bud Crawford's resume a Hall of Famer before he fought Earl Spence Jr., Jason? Who considered him a Hall of Famer? I didn't. I still say he on the book because I don't go by accolades. You niggas can go by them accolades. Devin Haney shouldn't even be mentioned as a Hall of Famer, but because he became undisputed, he's a Hall of Famer. What kind of shit is this? You niggas are soft. You niggas soft. All you niggas soft who say that shit. Because of your accolade. You did this, you did that. It don't even go by who you fought no more. And this not me. I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to frame it when Floyd Mayweather said it. Floyd Mayweather said it. You go by your resume. If your resume, it should be your resume, not your accolade. Floyd Mayweather said that. We'll say, I'm not going to lie, Bud is a beat, and he beat my nigga Earl bad. For him to say Earl not a Hall of Famer is a stupid. Exactly. And I don't even like Earl. I just don't. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't, Darren. See, Darren, you making up excuses, man. I'm done, man. I'm done, man. I'm done, man. Multi-division champion, undisputed lineal. Man, the lineal don't mean shit. The Ring magazine not even a fucking belt. You know that, right? Ring magazine is just a magazine. It's a made-up shit to help you with the lineal bullshit. You do know this, Jason. You do know this. You do know this. Right? Yeah, he did the multi-division. He did the champion. He did all of that shit, right? He did all that. He did all that shit. He did all of that. All that shit you say, pound for pound, 5 decades, all that nonsense you just mentioned, half of it is wrong. But I'm just gonna say it. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna say it. Wait a minute. No, I can't do that. I'm just gonna say it. Half of it is wrong. Oh damn. You know? Half of it is wrong. Oh, I mean, it's just crazy, man. That's like being in Walmart champ. He named all that bullshit. You know, the Ring magazine is just a magazine. Ring magazine belt is just a belt, right? You do know that shit, right? You know, it ain't silly. It ain't silly. And Darren, I'm like I said, I'm just disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you, champ. But you sometimes being a diehard is too diehard. You get it? Being a diehard is too diehard. No, I'm not saying it don't. I'm just moving it over. Floyd Mayweather said that. So don't argue with me, Jason. Go argue with Floyd Mayweather. Don't argue with me, Jason. Argue with Floyd Mayweather. He said it in his Hall of Fame speech. He said, if you go into the Hall of Fame, you should be known for your resume, not accolades. Floyd Mayweather, Jason, not Rebuttal Entertainment. Hall of Fame for Burns, Dan Boy, Diego, Hearns, and Green Mean Machine. See, they want to talk about the Ford, all this shit, but if you read this nigga resume off like I just did, it's bullshit. Bullshit. I broke it down. Mitty in the building. Earl for Kell Brook with an eye injury. Wait a minute. Bud, you fought Earl when he was practically in a wheelchair. But them belts, he ain't say he ain't talking about the accolades. Belts is, he talking about accolades. Accolades. Floyd never mentioned that he was 2-time champion, 3 division champion. He just say he fought to beat all the champions. That's what he says. But I know one thing. Floyd Mayweather's resume don't say Jeff Horn, Julius Ndango, Jose Benavidez Jr., Amir Khan, Regis Mean Machine, Kell Brook, Sean Porter, David Avancian, Earl Spence Jr., and Mazumov. That's a Hall of Fame resume. That's all I want to know. Is that a Hall of Fame resume? He said the Earl Spence fans, they thinking like he was hurt down. So that's a Hall of Fame resume? Is that a Hall of Fame resume? I just said, you guys. If y'all think that's a Hall of Fame resume, put yes in the chat. The fighters he fought, is that a Hall of Fame resume? The name on his resume. So, is that a Hall of Fame resume? You know what I mean? Okay, well, take Kell Brook off. Take Kell Brook off. I'm not comparing them. I'm comparing what the man said out his mouth, Darren. I know you ain't gonna never agree because you starting to be like your man Hannibal. I mean, I hate to say it, you're starting to be like Hannibal now, but I understand, champ. I understand. Earl Spence is God. Earl Spence is God. I understand. I mean, ain't nothing I can say. I mean, Bud Crawford is God to you and Monica. Buzz, he's God. It ain't too much I can say anymore. Ain't too much I can say. I mean, to you, I understand now. I mean, you're still my guy though, but Bud is God to you and Monica. I mean, ain't too much I can say. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't even try to listen. You don't even try to listen. Like Jason, he just running his mouth. He ain't even trying to listen. Y'all don't even try to listen. You just run your mouth. But so y'all talking this shit to me, go on Twitter and talk to the 300 people who disrespecting Bud right now. Go on there. They saying, so you niggas are right and everybody else is wrong. You dudes are right, Jason Williams, and everybody that's killing him for what he said is wrong. Okay, but so you disagree with me, so you also disagree with the people that's on Twitter, the fighters, the podcasters, and the promoters who's killing Bud Crawford right now. You disagreeing, you just rating what he did, but what he said is what I'm talking about. I don't care. Of course, he got the accolades. He's a Hall of Famer. Okay, fine. But what came out his mouth was very disrespectful and ignorant. That's all I'm saying. Go listen to the interview. If you haven't listened to the interview, you shouldn't even be trying to talk. Well, you shouldn't know, because most of all the shit is on Twitter. You going on YouTube. Everybody, the podcasters, the promoters, the journalists is on Twitter. YouTube is just podcasts. That's it. Yeah, he been clout chasing a lot lately. But that's not the only thing he said. You know, that's the only thing he didn't say it. When you say Earl Spence is not a Hall of Famer, that discredits your resume. Because Earl Spence is the best fighter on your resume. On his resume. Am I wrong? Jason, is Earl Spence the best fighter on Terrence Crawford's resume? But already put an excuse to justify his loss to Canelo. I want to find out if I'm too small for 168. Hold on now, Bud. Canelo ain't the only 168 pounder. You want to know if you too small for Nello. You know, they ain't gonna understand that. They gonna say some bullshit. I'm not even gonna mention that. You know, I'm not even gonna mention it. I would think Earl is the Hall of Famer. He is unified champion. You know, not just because of that, because of the people he fought when they was in their prime. When they was in their prime. Teach, what's going on, champ? Where you been? I hope everything is well with you. Hope everything is well with you, Teach. You know. So if I'm killing him, and you just heard Dante Bossa Nation kill him, and he don't kill nobody, something is wrong. So if you listen to Terrence Crawford logic, is that you got to be multi-division champions to be in the Hall of Fame. So all them dudes we know, like Marvin Hagler, Prince, I'll say all them dudes not Hall of Famers if you go with Terrence Crawford logic. And wait a minute, I'm not talking about the big thing. Terrence Crawford also said his fight and Canelo fight is bigger than Canelo and David Benavidez. Who believes that? If you believe that, put it in the chat. If you believe Crawford and Canelo is bigger than David Benavidez and Canelo, put yes, it's bigger in the chat. Come on, y'all. Y'all too slow. Hit the like button, subscribe. There's a lot of capping going on in this motherfucking show today, boy. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now, man. There's a lot of bull crap going on in this show today. I believe it. It does. Benavidez sell more than Bud. I believe it. But wait a minute. You got it backwards, Jason. Okay. Benavidez sells more than Bud. Yes. But when I asked, Crawford said Canelo and him is bigger than Canelo and David. That's what I'm saying. Do you believe that? That's what I'm saying. I ain't answering anybody playing Monday morning quarterback on Spence after the fact. He was definitely trolling with that one. Y'all not understanding what I'm saying. Bud need a gown with all this capping. He said him and Canelo is bigger than Canelo and David Benavidez. Exactly, Teach. 1,000%. Ain't no way in hell. No way. I'm done with Jason now. But it's his opinion, but I'm done with him. I'm done with him. See, I'm done with it. So let me say this. Bud think because it's black versus a Mexican, people going to buy it. So let me debunk that. First of all, people don't buy Bud Crawford pay-per-views. People don't buy Bud Crawford pay-per-views. Secondly, ain't nobody asked for Bud Crawford and Terrence Crawford. Bud Crawford and Canelo. Who asked for Terrence Crawford and Canelo? Anybody ain't think about that shit since they started mentioning it. Who mentioned it? Who asked for Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez fight? A lot of people don't want to see it because a lot of people know the outcome. They know the outcome. Y'all just can't handle the truth. Y'all just can't handle the truth. But the whole world, Jason, wants to see David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. You know? The whole world wants to see David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. That's a fight we've been asking for. We wasn't asking for Crawford and Canelo. Crawford is a 47-pounder going all the way up to 68. We not asking for that shit. I don't care if he had one fight at 54. He's still a 147-pounder going up 3 weight classes, and we all know why he's going up 3 weight classes. We all know why he's going up 3 weight classes.
You won the bet with no money.
Okay, a lot of people.
Who are fighting?
Yeah, come. Watch your mouth, bro.
Hey, who are people fighting?
Payday. You want payday? I know that.
Watch your mouth. When I see you was on.
Yeah. I see you outside. Yeah, man.
And all this shit. When he first started talking about fighting Canelo Alvarez, good brother, the first thing he started talking about is money. That's all he said. Then later on, somebody whispered in his ear talking about the accolades and maybe 3-time undisputed and all this shit. Go listen to it. Don't listen to me. Listen to it. You know? Don't listen to it. What the fuck you talking about? Don't nobody know David. Who don't Canelo? What you mean? Everybody in the world wants to see that fight. Everybody wanted to see the fight. The whole world wants to see David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. Darn, who know Crawford? If everybody knew Crawford, he would do more paydays and pay-per-views than what he doing. But I know you ain't gonna say nothing because you in love with that dude. You in love with him, man. I hate to start this, but you in love with that man. He can't do no wrong to you. No wrong. You just like Hannibal and Tank Davis. He can't do no wrong to you. Bud Crawford would never be able to do no wrong to you, man. None. You know? None. His biggest payday was with Earl Spence Jr. Pay-per-view. And y'all thought that should have been one of the biggest paydays out there. Pay-per-views out there. But it only did $650. And how long people been waiting on that? See, y'all always want to discredit the motherfucker. But when a nigga have a $40 fight, and only do 120,000 pay-per-view buys, everybody knows him? Or do people don't give a fuck about him? You know? I just don't understand. Man. Shout out again. Let me do some love. Let me show people some love that supports the channel. Tony K, thank you for the $5 gifted membership. Appreciate it. My man, Big Tony came in swinging just because $5 super chat. I appreciate it, Big Tony. Lorenzo for the $5 super chat from Miss Sexy. I appreciate it, Lorenzo. My man, Isaiah, say these Bud fans wetter than my girl. For the $2 super chat for Isaiah. Some pass for the Bud fans. So y'all need tampons. The Bud fans need tampons. $2 from Isaiah. I appreciate it, Isaiah. And my man Joaquin in the building said, good show. TRE. Fire. I appreciate it. I appreciate it for the love and the support of the people. The love and the support of people. If you think Bud Crawford and Canelo is bigger than David Benavidez and Canelo, you out your goddamn mind. You out your goddamn mind. But hey, you Bud fans. He can't do no wrong. I'm just wasting my time, man. You know, for you hardcore Bud fans, you know, I even know real Bud fans like Mr. Shelton, who even says this is stupid, you know. But you people, you know, it is what it is. I timed somebody out on an accident. My bad. Eric, who you time out, man? I don't think the whole world wants to see it, though. Yeah, the whole world wants to see it. Who asked for Crawford and Canelo? There before they started talking about it. Who asked for it? How long they been asking for How long they been asking for Canelo and Bud Crawford? Who asked for Canelo and Bud Crawford? Was anybody asking for that fight? Darren Collins. Was anybody asking for Canelo and Bud Crawford? I appreciate it. Thanks, Eric, for answering the question. He's not going to be real and ask the board. You know? He's not going to answer it. Nobody. But who's been asking for David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez? Every single body. He's a snack. Bug could be on all the snack he wants. It still ain't gonna help him, Audi. It still ain't gonna help him, man. You know, he could be on the snack packs all he wants. This shit is just crazy. It's incredible how these Bud Crawford fans has no remorse, man. You know, yeah, but we ain't talking. Sorry, Jason. Sorry, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. We talking about what we talking about. You know, we talking about what we talking about. We talking about it. Nobody asked for it. Nobody. And people still don't care about it because they know what the outcome is going to be. They know what the outcome is going to be. But some of you people's in denial. Some of you people's in denial. You're going to keep capping and faking for your favorite fighter. You have no morals. You niggas have no morals, man. No integrity. You can't even criticize your own fighter. You can't even criticize your favorite fighter. You know, it's just pathetic. It's pathetic when you can't criticize your own fighter, when you know he's wrong. When you know the shit he's saying is bullshit. But you can't criticize him. He's God to all of you. Now, just to see him go to the upper room, Audi. You know, he's God to you guys for nothing. And his resume say he's nothing. But his accolades say he's something, but his resume say he's nothing. You know? So, cause y'all go on all these channels who feed in the narratives about ex-champions. He fought ex-champions and all this shit. He fought these champions and, you know, that shit. That's the same bullshit Devin Haney narrative y'all feeding into. And they got emailed the belt for George Kambosos. Now he's in the Hall of Fame. Devin Haney got emailed the belt for George Kambosos, and now he's a Hall of Famer. Let that sink in. Let that sink in before I get off this show. Devin Haney got emailed the belt for George Kambosos. Now he's a Hall of Famer because he became undisputed. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me, man. You know, y'all can't say it, but I can say it.
And this
Motherfucker.
Racist mother. Shit don't stink, mouse could tell.
God damn it, why? Say it! Say it!
All right.
You know, but it is what it is, man. I value. Wait a minute, let Jason wait. Oh, damn, where my phone at? You know what I mean? Boost is shit. Boost ain't nothing. What Boost done did? Boost ain't did. But they ain't saying Boost going to the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? You know, so y'all keep saying Tank has an email belt. When Alberto said Tank is going to be the champion, what did Tank tell him? What did Tank tell him when he tried to email Tank that belt? Let's be honest. What did Tank tell him? What did Tank tell him, Mendoza, when he tried to email Tank that belt? What did he tell him? Tank said, no, I'm not. I don't want it. Exactly. See, even Tony heard that. But you dudes always spread your narratives. Them niggas accepted it. Tank say, I don't want it. I don't want it. He said, I don't want it. But you know when he got it? You know when he got it? When he fought a fight. Then he got it. But the difference between Tank and them other niggas, Tank don't care about them belts. He don't care about being undisputed. Yeah, he kept it, but he don't keep it with him. Coach Calvin and Kenny keep them belts. Go look at Tank house. Tank don't got none of them belts. None of them belts he won, he don't have. Coach Calvin and Kenny got them. Coach Calvin got the belt he got right now. Coach Calvin got it. I don't give a fuck about no Boost in this dude. I don't care. All these dudes were email champions. But that's defeating what I'm saying. See, this is why I call some of you people names, but I'm not going to do it today because I didn't understand some of you people just don't understand what I'm trying to say to you guys. And I said it clear as day. Devin Haney got emailed the belt that he didn't fight for. Then he fought a bum in George Cambosa. Now he's a Hall of Famer. I broke that down so eloquently, you niggas don't even understand. You don't understand. You know, Booth fighting for the ring match. I don't care about Booth Sanders, but I broke that down so eloquently. Y'all just don't understand, man. Y'all just don't understand. We're not even talking. It ain't gonna be a Tank show, champ. We don't do. It's not a Tank show. Fuck Tank. This is not a Tank show. I don't care about no Tank. This is not a Tank show. My daughter, Kiara, hi baby. Y'all just don't understand, man. How easy it is now to become a Hall of Famer. That nigga Devin is a Hall of Famer for bringing, but 1 minute, I ain't making it a whole show. Cause I keep forgetting on this show, if you talk about Tank, you say anything about Tank Davis, the whole show is going to be about Tank Davis. Cause they love Tank Davis. But I'm just trying to make a point. You get emailed the belt, you fight George Cambosa, now you the Hall of Fame. You're in the Hall of Fame. Now y'all tell me how that makes sense. Don't mention no other fighter. Tell me how that makes sense. Darn, anybody? Can anybody make sense to that? I'm fighting for the Jet magazine. For this. Tank is the champion, stupid lady. You say that again, I'm blocking you. You know, because if you don't know boxing, get off the show. Enough of that. It ain't no fussing with me because you don't know boxing. Go somewhere else. I don't need it. You stop putting stupid comments in my chat. Simple as that. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's a Hall of Famer because he became undisputed, beating George Kambosos, who's nothing. You know, yeah, the same Loma who he said wasn't nothing, shit and old and a bum. You know, the same Regis Prograis who lost his last 2 fights before he fought Devin Haney. Really, he got knocked down. They gave him the fight. Regis was done after he fought Josh Taylor. See, you niggas just talk. You just talk. Y'all don't say facts on this show. Y'all don't say facts. Just because a nigga did it, that don't mean he did it the right way. Regis been done. He said Loma was a bum. And that fight could have went either way. He said Loma was the bum. He was trash. This Devin Haney, not me. George Kambosos haven't won a fight yet. He just won one. Stop making up stories for these fighters. We tell the truth on this channel. We tell the truth. You know what I mean? We tell the truth. It doesn't matter who I like. What we talking about today is what we talking about today. People who on this show know who my favorite fight is. You know, it doesn't even matter. What we talking about is what we talking about. I'm just making examples. And y'all can't handle the examples, man. You know, it's a shame, man. It's a shame. Devin Haney will go down in the Hall of Fame at Yale Law School. Devin Haney setting the bar high. Yeah, the Bar Association for Legal, Professional, and Lawsuits. Block those diggy dickies, Lou. Ain't no fussing with you, champ. I'm not gonna block them. I mean, I'm still trying, a lot of people don't learn. People come on here, steal my content, and they take it to other channels. But some people got to be taught. But if they don't listen to what I'm trying to say, it's totally different. I'm not trying to discredit nobody. Devin Haney is a good fighter. He's a good fighter. But if you've been on this channel long enough, I tell everybody, when he fights somebody his size, Monica, stop putting stupid stuff on my chat. You're making yourself look stupid, baby. I mean, serious. You're making yourself look stupid, Monica. I mean, it's just so unfortunate that you just making yourself look stupid. It's just a shame. You know what I mean? It's just a shame, But I'm done with you today, Monica. So that's the last thing I can say. Because if you keep saying it, you say this all the time. And if you don't know, I can't talk to you about this stuff no more. I'm not dismissing Devin. I'm just telling you facts over feelings. I don't look at boxing the same way a lot of you people look at boxing. I just don't. I look at the fighters they fought and when they fought them. That's it. I look at the fighters they fought and when they fought them. When he fought Regis Prograis, Regis came off 2 fights that people can say he lost. They gave it to him. Regis looked like shit. Regis Prograis wasn't good after he fought Josh Taylor. That last time Regis was good. And I still thought Regis had the chance to beat him. He fought Loma. Everybody in the world thought Loma beat him. But he said Loma was trash. And watch it. This is what happened when you discredit the people you fought. Same thing Bud just did with Earl. He just discredited the best fighter on his resume. Same thing Devin just did. Discredit the best fighter on his resume, Lomachenko. Then he fought Teal. Everybody know. Then he fought Kambosos. Kambosos is trash. Everybody knows this. Trash. But you dudes don't look at it that way. You know what I mean? You people don't look at it that way, man. So there's nothing I can say to you guys, man. There's nothing I can say to them. They look at it differently. They look at it because he beat this guy with names that he was like that. But they don't look at what type of fighter they was when they fought them. They don't look at what kind of fighters they was when Bud Crawford fought them. They don't look at it. They don't look at it. They don't look at it at all. You know? They don't look at it at all, man. So I'm done. Thank Tony K for the $5 membership for the people. Big Tony, just because the $5 super chat. Lorenzo, the $5 super chat, I appreciate it. Isaiah, the $2 super chat. The $2 super chat, my man Joaquin for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate it. The Rebuttal Entertainment. Y'all hit the like button. You know, share the video, subscribe to the channel, man. I mean, some of you people has no hope and just need to reevaluate talking boxing. Some of y'all just need to reevaluate yourself talking boxing, man. Because you don't deserve to talk boxing if you're just going to be biased all the damn time. Peace and blessings, everybody. I'll talk to you guys later.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.